So first.
Absolutely.
And I was like,
let's dig it all up.
Oh, no.
True.
You'll never guess.
So sidebar.
Yes. And also, I feel like I shouldn't have to remember everything.
I know.
Actually, I have to talk about this.
3, 2, 1.
Hi, everyone.
Hey.
I'm Alicia.
And I'm Meredith.
And this is Also Podcast. We're back. We're here. It's the end of June. Pride Month's almost over. So sad. We love Pride Month because it's just better than all the other straight months that we get that we don't like. Even though we are straight, we don't like the straight months.
Not by choice. You don't get a choice in it.
Not by choice. Can you believe it? If it was a choice, let me tell you, we would choose differently.
Like this.
Okay, but before we get into the episode, check us out on Instagram, TikTok, YouTube, and Patreon. All the links are in our description. And please be sure to rate, review, and subscribe. Okay, Meredith, what's your small celebration?
I had a volleyball game this week and the people didn't show up, which I was thrilled about because we were down players. So we got the automatic win and got to go fast pass it to the bar where we were like, oh, we'll just be here for a minute because we have to like check in every week in order to like get our party at the end of the season. And so we were like, oh, we'll just, check in. Literally was there for like 5 hours. Most expensive tab we've had all season and there were only 4 of us.
Incredible. That's what you're supposed to do.
So much fun. And I was the person being like, guys, come on, one more picture. So this morning when we got the bill, I was like, so sorry, everyone.
Yeah. But you all partook, so now we get to split it evenly.
It was great. And it was one of those groups where it's like, normally like the 4 of us are not the people who'd like hang out together. But it was like really fun, the dynamic and the conversations that were happening.
I
just love those spontaneous moments. So
10 out of 10. I'm so happy for you. That's what summer's all about.
Truly. What are you
That's what
celebrating?
Pride Month's all about.
That.
I don't know if anyone was gay on your team, but just people coming together, that's Pride Month,
Exactly.
People coming together. And it works better if they're gay, but,
You know what?
Beggars can't be choosers,
Straight
I guess.
people are not allowed to not have fun in Pride Month.
That's true. If we're allies, we also get to celebrate Pride Month. Yeah. Thank you. Thanks for coming to my TED Talk. Oh my God, the gay community is going to hate us. That's fine. It's not, but we'll get through it. What am I celebrating? Honestly, nothing. I spent hours thinking to the point that I was like, maybe I just, for my small celebration, ask Meredith a question. You don't understand the stress I have felt about this small celebration. There's nothing to celebrate.
So,
I can make lemonade out of lemons.
Okay.
But
can I ask you a few questions that might drive something?
Okay.
What is the best meal or thing you ate this week?
Oh, you know what? This is the smallest of celebrations.
I celebrated a pen once.
I was going to say this rivals your pen, but in the office, when I go into the office, and just to give you an idea, my week has been meetings. I hate meetings. I hate talking to people. I don't want to talk to you. I got into accounting so I wouldn't have to talk to you, and look at me now. So all day it was a struggle. But on Wednesday, I ordered lunch because we get free lunch. If we're in the office, we get a $20 DoorDash. So I ordered my lunch. It of course cost me extra because nothing in New York City costs $20. But I go to pick up my lunch and I'm like, oh my God, it was a wrap. It was that wrap I'm kind of obsessed with.
Yeah.
But I only wanted one this week. Doesn't matter. So I pick up my bag and I'm like, oh my God, it's really heavy. And I was like, maybe I should cut back on the wraps. My God, this is like the heaviest wrap. But then when I opened my bag, I had 2 wraps. And then when I checked both of them, they were both my order. So then I had 1 wrap for lunch and then I took the wrap home. And yesterday I didn't need it because I had a late lunch and I was in the office. But today I had half the wrap for lunch and I didn't even have to think about my lunch. And that was awesome.
That is the best surprise when you're expecting just the bare minimum of what you ordered and you get the bonus thing in there. Oof.
Yeah. I was also getting kind of tired of the wrap, but this revived it. Because what do you mean free wrap? Anything free costs better.
That's true.
Oh, it's like when I don't have to make something myself. It tastes better automatically.
100%. When somebody's like, hey, I'm going to make dinner. Do you want some? Yes.
Anything. I don't even care. Even if I don't like it.
Like cooked all the way through.
Sure. As long as it won't make me sick.
Cooked. Yeah.
But like, even if I don't really like the thing you're cooking, I'll eat it. It's free.
Thrilled. As long as I don't have to make it or clean up.
Yeah. If I'm cleaning up something I hate, there's no way. But yeah, if you just invite me over as a guest, I'll eat whatever you want.
I'll praise anything you've ever made.
Of course.
It could be boxed mac and cheese. And I'm like, I've never had something so good.
It's the best boxed mac and cheese I've ever had. Besides my mom, who also makes it for me for free. And then I don't clean up.
Exactly.
10 out of 10. You're right. So yeah, free wrap. Forgot about that.
That's amazing.
I can't wait for people to go back when you post what our small celebrations were and be like, Alicia celebrated a wrap twice.
Yeah, but this one is the double wrap.
Free.
Not necessarily the wrap.
So embarrassing. This is the single most embarrassed I've been on an episode.
No way. I think my pen is worse.
The pen was bad. This comes in a close second.
But the pen had more impact in my life.
That's true. I'm going to go back and listen to all our small celebrations and rank the top 3 words.
Oh, you need to do that at the end of the year.
Yeah. I'll work on that. That's my new lifeline project.
The like cone of shame of like the worst 3. But you have to do just 3 for each of us, so it's even.
Right now the pen is winning, but we don't know. I don't remember what I did in January. It could have been worse.
You have to have the Patreon vote on it. You can give them the list of the ones that you deem are the worst.
I'll give them top 5, and then we can come up with 3. The pen for me is, but this is close second because it happened twice. That's
oh
the
my
worst.
God.
Okay, great. What a small celebration that turned out to be. I didn't even have anything. Should we talk about news though?
Yeah, there's a lot going on.
Oh, can I tell you how much I don't have my phone on during the day? I have a sticky note of news and things I'm watching to talk about.
Run through.
Because my phone is non-existent half the time.
Love it.
Okay. I have a question for you.
Okay.
I've been weirdly more offline than I normally am. Mm-hmm. Is Jesse dating that guy from Vanderpump Villa for sure?
Yes. And honestly, we're going to have a whole MomTok news section because that crew has so much shit going on.
Okay.
Yes. Jesse's not in like a relationship with him. She's saying she's like just dating around, which like go off queen. That's what you should do when you get divorced. But spends a lot of time with Marciano. And
I thought his name was Marcelo. No disrespect to Marcelo Hernandez.
No worries. Yeah, it is that guy. People in the comments are like, get away from him. And she's like, he treats me so well. And I'm like, yeah, I bet. But he's like love bombing you and so performative because you guys are like influencers.
Didn't she have issues with him? Like, or was that just like the only issue was about the marriage?
No, it was that he said that they slept together when they didn't. So that was definitely a problem.
Okay, so he's out here lying on you, and then you're like, no, I'll date him.
But he took it back, so I guess it makes it better. He was like, what's that girl, Demi made me do it. And I'm like, okay, stand the fuck up. You're a grown-ass man.
If someone just lied on me, why would I go date them? It doesn't matter if they took it back.
Yeah.
Okay,
and
great.
Also,
I just want to make sure.
I do think it's weird to go to your affair partner, after you went back to your marriage and tried to fix it.
Did they sleep together then?
No. They, like, had an emotional affair and, like, made out maybe twice. But it's, like, weird because she was like, I'm going to make it work with Jordan for, like, a whole year. And now you're like, as the affair partner, I would also be like, what the fuck?
This really puts Jessie down on my list.
Yeah, no,
Sorry.
She's being weird. I will say people are really hard on her in her comments about her body, and I'm like, let's just stop. Like,
oh, we don't have to do that.
No, I don't like how she's moving, but like, we don't have to talk about the body she's moving in.
No, I'll just be harsh about her dating. What's his name? Marciano. And they won't stop posting. I don't follow any of these women, and oh my god, the way these two keep popping up for me.
Same. And it's not even like other creators talking about it. It's their profiles. It's and I'm like, I don't even comment, heart it, anything. I like zoom past it pretty quickly.
I haven't seen one other creator talk about this, which I'm grateful for. But that's why I had to ask, like, are they dating? Because no one's explained it to me. I just get it thrown in my face.
Because Lisa had her, like, hotel opening in Vegas. So they were at that. And they were posting about going to it. She was posting, like, day 2 in Las Vegas.
Hey, ideas for the masses. If we just left them alone, they would stop posting because they would get we don't care. Just my 2 cents. But people care. People gotta care.
It's hard because like she was already famous before the show, so the show even dying won't.
Oh right,
change it.
She was famous with hair. Right? That's why she had like followers. It was the hair.
The phrasing of she was famous with hair.
With hair.
Oh, wait, let me give you a rundown of the other moms, though, because they have a lot.
Okay.
I'm going to end with, like, your favorite, so we're going to do the worst things first. Okay?
Thank God.
Jen is pregnant with her 4th child.
Oh, my God. I don't even want to... someone described him as Syndrome from The Incredibles, and I've never stopped laughing. Like the villain Syndrome that gets mad at Mr. Incredible. Yeah, someone was
God.
like, not another one with syndrome.
I just like, you know what? That's when on walking your own path, because like,
I don't feel bad.
Thank you.
I can't care more than you. I cannot.
And
sorry.
You are actively doing this. You know, like
then,
you have to work to make a baby.
Yeah, then you have the life you deserve. You are choosing this life. Enjoy it.
Go off. Yep.
Yeah.
Do it. Another person living a disastrous life that is choosing it is Taylor Frankie Paul is hanging out with Jesse's ex.
Oh. Wait.
Yeah, that like dad talk guy. What's his name? Jordan, I think.
I literally went, don't we know him? What's his name?
Don't we know him?
Right, it's Jordan. They're hanging out. Isn't he friends with Dakota? What's Jess or not Jess, what's
Taylor
Jordan
Frankie
doing
Paul
here?
loves to be messy, but then pretend like she is like getting better. And I'm like, girl, just own the fucking mess. Like you're a tornado of chaos and
oh my God,
toxicity.
No, this is so toxic. What are you talking about? Jesse was the only one that really stood by you this past season.
It was weird. Is that like a rodeo or something? So it was like somebody took a photo of them like sitting in stands together. So like in theory, there could be other people there for sure. But like even in group settings, weird.
What the fuck is that? Thank God I'm not in Utah. What is happening there?
What is in the water?
That is like up there with the fucking Amanda and Wes. What are we doing?
Why do you want attention this way?
And then don't come out and being like, I'm getting help. I'm doing great things. I'm doing so much better. You're not, because then you choose toxic patterns. Even if you're not freaking out on the internet every day of your life anymore, you're still doing toxic shit. I can't.
Yeah. And
these
her
women,
season of The Bachelorette is probably going to air this summer.
No, fuck ABC. What are we doing? Did we forget that she threw a chair and I hit her daughter? Like,
even like her chaos aside, we all know she didn't end up with the guy she got engaged to. She slept with Dakota the day after getting engaged. So I'm like, what's the point? There's not even a love story to root for, even if she's a bad person.
I literally will not watch it. You will. This is insane, ABC. What are we fucking doing?
No, it's
we
crazy.
Really lost the plot. This is corporate greed. Hello? Like, I'm sorry. I need to go. I need to leave the country.
Okay, well, we'll pick it up a little bit. So Michaela is out of the country right now seeking help to do like a detox retreat. And she took a follower of hers who was also struggling with chronic illness. And I think that's very sweet and should be highlighted.
Lovely. When I first saw the caption, I saw this video and it was like taking my follower with me. And I was like, this sounds like true crime. Like I was like, is the follower okay? Then I learned the follower also has the disease. I was like,
you being like half online is so funny because I saw her leading up to it saying I wanted to pay for one.
I had no idea.
You got dropped off.
We should do a new segment where I'm half online and only get half the story, and you have to be like, that's not really what happened.
You tell me what you think the headline is, and then I'll tell you what the story is.
Our corrections corner. Yeah, I just thought she was taking a follower, but now it's less weird.
Not culty. Healing.
Well, at first I was like, that's a little dangerous for Michaela. You're just bringing a follower with you? Well, this person's deranged. But
I did also think that, but I think it was heavily vetted. Like, people had to apply for it.
And Jace is there, too.
Yeah.
Not that, I don't know if Jace, he doesn't seem like much of a fighter, but, you know.
For someone to witness it go down.
We'll take what I can get, you know? It seems fine. No, that's very nice of Michaela. I want her and her follower to get her followers. Yeah. Her follower sounds culty. It's not like that. Her TikTok
person,
follower.
Her friend,
her now friend, probably.
Yeah. Okay, ending with the biggest news that you're gonna love is Miranda came out with a new song today.
Oh, because she's a country music star.
She's a country music star now.
Shout out Jordy for explaining this to me, because I would have been confused if no one did that. Yeah, she has a song. I heard maybe 3 seconds of it before I went, no thanks. No offense, I'm not a country music girl. But it was like, fuck you, and she was on a motorcycle.
Yeah, not my vibe, but like, go off, queen. Do anything that you want.
Yeah.
I am here to mentally support you. May not be in the streams.
I also, listen, Miranda and Chase are my favorite divorced couple from this show because on Father's Day, she posted a video with him and was like, him and the kids. And she was like, how do I tell him? Or I'm like resisting the urge to tell him that this day's actually because of me. I was like, no, shout out.
No, I love that.
Troll
They're
him to
so
hell.
funny. Like, I don't even understand how they come up with all of these ideas.
He's not allowed to date anyone ever because if he's not pining after her, I don't want it.
I know.
I don't want him unless he's obsessed with her and she's denying him. But he kind of wins me over. Sometimes I'm like, Miranda, do we give him another chance? And I know the answer is no, but for a split second, I'm like,
I know. My question is like, what are the odds? Like in her mind, is there any percentage that it would ever happen?
No, that has got to. They are co-parenting to a point that she is over it. And the fact that he posts those videos of him pining, they are never getting back together. But I like in my parasocial thought.
The like storytelling that they're doing.
Yeah, like if I was Miranda's friend for a day, would I be like, girl, do we? And she'd be like, no. And I'd be like, do we maybe?
Is there any point that she could get like, I don't want to say drunk enough, but like any moment where you're like, I'd sleep with him one more time?
No, I don't think so. I think that is how
dead it is.
Yeah, I think it is so dead that they can do these jokes because there's 0% chance. Like
it's
she would get drunk
too, of like the co-parenting.
She would get drunk and probably like hate him more.
Good point.
Yeah, it's just awesome. Okay, yeah. The Mormon wives keeping me, I won't say interested, but I'll say keeping me here to talk about something.
Going?
Keeping something going.
Well, speaking of headlines, did you see the recent Tom Sandoval headline?
Oh my god. I'm so happy I saw this accidentally. And by accidentally, I mean as I was getting in the shower and I had to physically stop in the mirror.
Wait, please tell me what you know, because I learned a lot more today.
Very little. Half online. The headline said, Tom Sandoval pushes his ex's dad into a fire. And I watched the TMZ footage.
Okay, you do know a decent amount, yeah.
Who's releasing this? But I saw Tom Sandoval arguing with this guy. I didn't know if it was Victoria or not till then I read the thing. But yeah, he's arguing with this guy for a very long time. And then Victoria, I assume, is filming him, and Sandoval gets in her face and is like, "Are you filming me?" And then the dad gets up.
I didn't see that one.
Oh yeah, the dad gets up, and then
I saw the security footage one.
Yeah, that's the security one.
Oh,
I didn't see Victoria's.
I haven't seen her angle, but yeah,
I haven't
filming
either.
Him. Okay,
but yeah, he gets mad to be like, "Are you filming me?" And then the dad gets up, I assume, to remove Tom Sandoval, and he pushes the dad, and the dad flies into this. Like
fire pit,
this fire pit made of rocks, and like there's a scream, and then he goes after Tom, who has run away. That it was because we know no one was lit on fire. Hilarious.
Well, he said his butt had some burns.
Oh no! He sat on at first when he falls on the fire's not really flaming, and then it comes up on it.
I know.
Oh, is he gonna sue Tom Sandoval?
I don't know. Okay, so how this footage came out is that there was a news broke like a few days ago that Tom and Victoria broken up and she was arrested for a domestic violence situation. And people were like, what? And the word was that she started to film him and he was like, she's trying to make me, or like trying to like make herself look like the victim when she was like doing stuff to me. I locked myself in a room after she like beat me up and there was like bruising on his eye or something. So Victoria must have released this security footage to be like, he was instigating some of this. Like, I didn't just like magically do this. Like, fuck you. But yeah, like they're in a messy situation.
I feel like the bruising might have come from the dad because that's the person that got in her face.
No matter who it came from, like you're an active participant in this too, Tom. You're not just some like scorned woman. Like, oh no.
Some people just get worse and worse, man. He could have just run into the sunset and we would have forgotten about his ass, but...
Yeah, that's true, because, like, Raquel is, like, pretty offline now.
I forgot about her. And honestly, Tom on Traitors, one of the best... He was having a comeback of He is hilarious. Slightly. And the last time I watched Special Forces was he also hilarious. Like, he was great on House of Villains. Like, he should have just laid low and then occasionally come in on like a game show, you know what I mean? Yeah. But you can't. You looks like you suck as a person, and now it's out again. So
their relationship always looked toxic, and they've had like so many ups and downs.
yeah, they broke up a lot.
No, like, I don't understand. Like, they just never spoke on it. They would like put a statement out and be like, we're done, and then be back together. And it's like, you guys are becoming manic, and clearly, like, you're not in a healthy relationship. You need to move on. But I always think about Victoria, like, dating him on the heels of this scandal. And it's like, how do you think that this man is a good person or is going to change? Like, I always am so confused by the mentality of like, oh, he'll change for me. Like, I'm good enough. Like, why do you need to be anything to make someone a good person? Like, that's crazy.
Agree. And isn't she like super young?
I don't think so. No.
Oh, I thought she was like way younger than him.
Well,
I mean, he's like 45. So.
Yeah. I don't think she's like 20s. Like, I think she's in her 30s. Is my assumption.
And Victoria Lee Robinson. I didn't know her name, so I had to Google Tom Sandoval and her age. Let's see, real life. Oh, no. Oh, my God. Do you want to guess her age?
I would think like 32.
Wow, she's 33. The fact that she's older than me is insane. Nice job.
I didn't think it was like super inappropriate age-wise.
Wow, I thought she was like 27.
No, that's what makes it crazier. Is like,
incredible.
You have a fully like developed frontal lobe, and
you're an adult.
Are pursuing this?
You're an adult. You could be a parent. Like, calm down. Yeah,
that's scary.
I mean, right? You could.
Yeah,
it wouldn't be crazy. So, what are we doing, girl?
It doesn't seem like they're going to be parents together. Wait,
speaking
of parents, Danielle had her baby.
Oh my God! Congrats, Danielle.
I mean, rough situation because he came like 2 or 3 months early. He is in the NICU.
No.
Yeah, she went into like spontaneous labor way too early. They were like in the Hamptons, and she's okay. They said he's okay, but he's probably going to be in the NICU for like 2 or 3 months.
Oh my God, Danielle, sending any positive, good vibes I can your way.
Yeah.
Congratulations, though, and I hope everything works out okay for you and for your baby, and for Owen, spelled Eon. I wish you the best.
Not the bit won't die.
It's what it is. That's how I 100%. Introduced him, and now that's my bit, I guess, for the rest of the season. I'm going to hate when he actually becomes a main character on the show and we have to talk about him, because I can't every time say Owen spelled Eon. Yeah. But usually he pops up once, and so it's just a one-time, damn.
But yeah, that's so crazy birth story incoming, I bet.
Danielle.
But glad she's okay.
Oh my gosh.
Yeah.
We're going to go back to the days when reality TV was just starting and we only had a few options, okay?
Yeah.
Remember John and Kate +8?
Yes.
Oh my gosh. Okay. Do you know all the drama with this? I fell down a hole. Okay.
I was a big watcher of John and Kate +8 back in the day. And then I remember the People magazine cover whenever John's like the driving photo of him in the Nanny or Not Nanny or whoever. Oh, that was prime time.
So basically, if you don't know, now you're going to know. TLC had this show, John and Kate +8. They had 8 kids. The thing was she had sextuplets, so she had 6 at once. Crazy. That's a nightmare for me. I just want to be clear. Anyway, so Kate and her husband John have these 6 kids, and of course they bring in TLC to pay them, because how are we getting enough money to support 6 children or 8 children?
I was like, valid, because how are you going to pay for your 8 kids on your normal salaries?
And from the beginning, Kate hated John. It was 0% of them in love. There is one scene I will never forget where she yells at him for breathing too loud.
That clip is going viral on TikTok right now.
And no one else heard him breathe.
No, this is him. And she's like, you're like, yeah.
She does that sound. That was so good. You should be Kate for Halloween.
I'll be John.
I'll be John, you be Kate. Let's do it. Oh, that's so good.
I don't understand how they fell in love.
No, it happened. But 6 kids, let me tell you, if you have 6 kids at once, that's going to ruin your marriage. I'm sorry to be the bearer of bad news. You can have 6 kids, but if they all come on the same day, your marriage is toast. So, anyway, sorry to any sextuplet parents, but
I don't think there's many.
There's not many because they got this TLC show for this. So anyway, they quickly divorce, and then the news portrays John as an unfit father. He's out with cheating on the nanny. He's a bad guy. He's going through his midlife crisis. Everyone rallies.
Going through a midlife crisis.
I get it, dude.
But like, my guy, you should have just stayed home. You made it worse.
He made it worse. But then everyone rallies around Kate. So then Kate gets her show. Kate plus 8. We kicked
Thank
John
God her
out.
name worked with the 8. Like,
I know,
what would
John
they
plus
have
8 doesn't work. I don't know what they would have done. So Kate plus her 8 are now on the show. She's bitching about John, whatever. This family kind of falls off for a little. I don't follow them. They kind of come back a little and try and do like interviews because the show is canceled and they still need money. Kate, here's the other thing. Kate kind of went a little nuts too. This woman loves money, okay? She was dating rich men. She was like exploiting her children for money. She was making them do People magazine and like okay, Today
crazy.
shows, whatever we were doing.
I think those are some of the first kids that we were like, wait, if John's
is this
like,
okay?
I don't want these kids on TV. And Pennsylvania got involved too and made their like child labor laws stricter. It's like, oh, this is weird. You're like fighting so hard for this. That's weird.
Yeah, John was against having the children exploited. Kate was pro exploiting her children.
John let it happen at the beginning.
He let it happen.
So like,
but then
he's not some savior.
I think he was anti-exploiting his children just so it would fuck up Kate's day.
100%.
I don't think he cared.
I think he was off of it whenever he was against Kate. He wasn't for the kids.
For sure. But then Kate was pro make money off my children. Doesn't matter. They've been in and out of the news on like, Kate loves it. Kate has staged paparazzi photos, whatever.
Dude, she did World's Toughest Test, whatever that was, the first season.
She was on for a day, yeah. She sucked. She's the worst. Anyway.
But she went there to get her bag. Like, she's there gonna get on like $160K and then go home after day 1.
Yeah, just so everyone knows, John went off, but I've always... Eventually, not always, but I learned to hate Kate. She is
I think she was an easy villain even from the beginning. She seemed like a monster parent. I was scared of her, and she was only on my TV.
She wasn't even my mom, and she was like terrorizing my dreams.
Yeah, like, oh shit.
She is a villain. Anyway, so in recent years, the family kind of came back because one of the children, Collin, he now lives with his dad. Right? He doesn't have any contact with his mom or his siblings, except for one. I think her name's Hannah. It's one of the twins that was first.
Yes. She went to go live with the dad.
Yeah. Collin's one of the sextuplets. So those two live with the dad. They don't have a relationship with their mom or with their other siblings, which is crazy.
That's what's crazy to me.
And Collin came out and said his mom like sent him away for his behavioral issues and all this stuff, when really he was just on the spectrum.
Yeah.
Crazy. So now John, Hannah, and Collin, I think they did this like, it was one of those like nightmares in TVs, a special, thing where they talked about how like, yeah, Kate really mistreated Collin and Hannah is backing Collin up and is like, she just didn't have the patience for it, whatever. Like, I'm glad Collin feels safe at his dad's, but it's crazy they don't talk to their siblings.
I know. That's the part that I'm like, that's why, like, no communication, nothing.
And also Kate's over here like, oh my God, I miss Collin. It's like, you could call him.
You literally like locked him up in a facility.
Yeah.
And Collin had to like write letters to his dad and try to get them mailed to him to get out.
Yeah.
And when the court case happened for John to get custody, Kate didn't even show up. So John got custody of Collin by default.
Because Kate didn't care.
Kate did not care.
Yeah, well, if Kate misses Collin so much, she could call him, but I just hear her bitching about it in her interviews that she's getting paid for, right? So now Collin is coming out with a book in which this is one of the first memoirs I've said, wait a second, I am overtly interested in this.
Same.
Because it sounds like it's a tell-all. And okay, shout out to all the celebrities that like Meredith listens to and tells us about their life a lot. I'm here for the drama. I
feel like I'm actually going to learn things about his experience, especially because a lot of the traumatic experiences were when cameras went down or he was like sent away. And so like that's not stuff we would have known. Whereas like some of the stuff I cover, it's like, okay, we all watched that show. Thanks so much for your like thoughts behind the scenes of like the scene everybody's already seen. But this is like, whoa, what went down? And I really want to know like the dynamic with him and his siblings through it all, because it's like Kate's a monster. We can probably like fill in some of the gaps of like what went on, and he's going to give us the real details. But like, what was that experience like with your siblings, like not sticking up for you or not helping? And they're kids too, so like they're not to blame.
Yeah.
But how are you at this point with your siblings too?
Yeah, I want to know, because it sounds, and like I said, you could say anything in the press, but it sounds like Collin would like to have a relationship with his siblings.
Yeah.
So I want to know, like,
but when
they not calling?
I'm not like trying to like say that he's doing anything wrong, but when you put out a book, then it's like another nail in a coffin that if they already have this mindset about you, Kate is going to spin this even more to like keep the rift between you and your siblings. And so that's really tricky to say, like, I need to tell my truth, even if that means I'll never talk to my siblings again, because like valid.
We can assume Kate is perpetuating this rift. My question, I don't think though, and this is my guess, that Collin's going to talk badly about his siblings. I think he might talk badly about his mom, but I think for his siblings, he's going to keep it like pretty I think he
lovingly would just say like when they were there, or if they like did, like basically like if when their lack of doing anything, not really that they did anything.
Again, they're like children, but I wonder if then the siblings will be like, we're sorry.
I wonder if the siblings will read it.
Oh my God, I would if my sister and I didn't talk and she put out a tell-all book.
I would absolutely read it, but I would buy like a digital copy so like mom didn't find the physical book, because you know Kate's gonna go on a rampage if she sees that book in the house. Hear me out. Collin needs to send the press package to the house.
Ooh. They're all older though. They might not all live at the house.
That's true.
That older girl is at least in college.
Oh, well, I think beyond that, because I think Collin is like 20. He's definitely 21 or something, because I remember seeing him and Hannah celebrating their 21st birthday and saying like it's weird not to celebrate with your like siblings.
Yeah, okay. These kids are out of the house. I'm getting a copy.
And then the two twins are at least like 4 years older than the other. So they're like they're all in their 20s.
But this is drama that I didn't know I needed. I don't even need it, that I am so addicted to, because man, since I was like 12, I've been following this stupid family. Well, following's loose, but
I've already had
aware.
People like make sure that I know that it's coming out to put on my audiobook series, and I'm like, no, I know. I've got this.
One.
Anytime I see a book that really interests me, I immediately write down the date. The only issue that arises is if they move it, since I originally saw it being announced. So if any of the dates change, tell me. Somebody needs to reach out to me.
What's the date for this one?
I believe it's October 21st.
Ooh, I'm busy this October then.
We've got some time before it does come out, but it's coming.
I'm busy this October. I gotta listen to this full fucking book.
Me too.
Oh my God, I'm obsessed. Anyway, that's all my news.
I have two more things. Actually, just one.
Okay.
Ladies of London got put on pause.
Oh, yeah. R.I.P.
And
Are you okay?
Devastated.
Why did it get put on pause?
I don't know.
Were the numbers not good? I thought people loved the numbers.
I didn't look up the numbers, but like somebody commented on a post I made about it saying like, oh, the scandal went down right as that season was, the Ladies of London season was wrapping up. And that maybe took a lot of focus. And like, that is a potential of like something that happened. But it was such a good season. Oh, I've also heard a rumor that one of the ladies, Margot, is suing Bravo and the production company, but that's just like about her edit, and like that's just like very unlikely. You kind of can't sue over the edit. Like they have those contracts ironclad. So I would think that it would have to be over something about like an unsafe working environment with her postpartum or something versus like the edit.
Interesting. Oh, are you sad? The Bravo listeners
I just like,
haven't.
Why do you reboot something? You don't like. They did kind of support it because they did a decent amount of press around it.
I would say not as much as they could have, because as someone who was not on, like, just because I didn't watch the old ones, this was like another show. I didn't know a lot about it without you, honestly.
Yeah,
they could have done more.
Like a watch party event where all the ladies were like came to New York and they watched I think the second episode with like a group, and then every single one of them was on Watch What Happens Live. And so like that like helps, I think, whenever you do actually have your, you know, show members on your own talk show. And then they did, because they had to come to New York anyways, they did set them up with a decent amount of press. But Yeah, I guess like I am the one who told a lot of people like what was going on and that it was interesting, but it's just like I just don't get why you would reboot something and not be willing to give it 2 seasons to like breathe life into it.
I get it. I get it.
Yeah.
So
Unfortunate, but
okay. Are we over news?
yeah. What are you reading?
Nothing. Contracts at work. We're skipping. We're going to watching because let me tell you.
Well, can I bridge
Oh,
the gap
did you
really
read?
quick? I didn't.
Yeah.
I don't have anything to talk about, but
Okay,
can we
yeah.
talk about book adaptations?
Oh, of course. I have
Okay.
nothing but opinions.
Okay.
Where do you want to go?
Have you watched Every Year After?
Not yet. I've heard it's awful.
I've
heard it's awful if you watch it.
Most horrendous book adaptation I've ever seen in my entire life, and that's saying a lot because I'm not picky about like
I'm not
changing
either.
the plot. Or like I know you always typically like wait to read or to watch something if you haven't read it and like respect that. I sometimes like fall into the opposite because I know there's going to be stuff left out, so then you like get the better version in the book. They changed the plot on a fundamental level.
Okay, spoil it. Just tell me
because you've read the book, right?
We've both read the book. We've talked about it because this was the brothers.
Yes. But we decided that this wasn't. It was better than some of the other brother things. That's a lot of our dialogue.
It was
we
better
were like,
than Vampire Diaries
higher than some of the other
but
brother
it was
experiences.
still crazy that at the end of the day she sleeps with both brothers, and I hate that. But like, we could have moved through.
During the story time, she hadn't slept with the original boy she liked. She never slept with him, and then she loses her virginity to the other brother,
the other guy. Yeah, it was.
And
wild.
then she ends up sleeping with her original love interest brother, but years later. So I will say, it's not like she was like mixing. She wasn't
juggling them, and there were a few years in between.
Correct.
But it would have been 5 stars.
I agree.
But then brothers came, and
I agree.
You know that is
totally understand.
That's just me. If you like brothers, that's on you. But that's not for me.
That's a trope I don't enjoy. I also agree. I'm just saying this is the best version you could ever have of the brothers.
It was. Listen, I was reading it while kind of watching Vampire Diaries, so there was a lot of brothers.
That would make it worse. Okay, so the fundamental thing at the end of the book, you find out that I can't remember their names. Her name's Percy. Charlie's
Sam?
the brother. Sam. Okay, Sam is the main love interest.
Charlie's brother. Yeah.
Charlie's the brother, older. So Percy and Sam obviously in love with each other, years in and out. They changed that. Sam will like have girlfriends and Percy has to watch him actually have girlfriends. Whereas in the book, it's just like, oh, he took someone like to a dance.
We never saw
him. Like Percy never has to be confronted with that stuff.
No.
And so, like, that was weird. But the biggest thing and the biggest surprise at the end of the book is that when Sam finds out that Charlie and Percy slept together one time, in the book, Sam knew the entire time because Charlie tells Sam at Christmas, the Christmas after the sleeping together incident happens.
Yeah. The brothers tell each other. They're honest. And then when Percy is like, hey, I have to confess this, Sam's like, I already knew, girl.
I've already forgiven you.
I've forgiven you. Yes.
Years ago. And then a second thing.
Fuck what they do. Sorry.
In the show, Percy tells him, Sam has no idea, never knew, gets so upset at her.
Rightfully so. I get it.
But it's just like, the whole point was that, yes, he's upset. Obviously, it happened. The incident happened, but he doesn't harbor this, like, immense hatred. But in the show, he does. He literally destroys a bench. Like, he has these, like, anger issues. It was, like, gross to watch. So you, like, hate Sam in the show, but you're, like, supposed to like both of the brothers. Like, they're both good, nice guys.
No. Because, listen, in the book, I did like both brothers. But Sam, the great thing about Sam was that he was able to process this.
Yes.
He forgave his brother. He forgave Percy. He never brought it up to Percy until she brought it up, which was like so adult and so incredible and amazing. And Charlie, like, yeah, he was like a fine character, but you weren't like, oh, go Charlie, because he did fucking sleep with the girl.
No, you didn't want them together. But like Charlie wasn't this like big villain by any means. Like,
no, but because he slept with the girl he knew his brother liked, we were all kind of like, fuck Charlie.
That was a
and
bad
he would
move.
flirt with Percy all the time, and that was like not great. But by no means did anyone ever root for Charlie and Percy.
No. But like, he wasn't this like big villain by any means. It wasn't like, we're not talking. It like the Jeremiah and Conrad stuff. It's like they had like a beef and like we're fighting, and it's like none of that ever happened.
No, it was two brothers that were able to get through. Oh my god,
yes.
The Summer I Turned Pretty was other brothers.
Yes,
it doesn't matter.
So that was a big change, and then also Sam has a girlfriend at the start of the like present day summer, and he's like planning like to propose or make it serious, and then Percy comes into town, and in the book, the minute Sam sees Percy, he ends things with Taylor, whereas in the show he's like with her like half of the show, and then is planning to propose to her, and everybody knows. It was just like the core tenets of what makes Sam amazing and his like love for Percy, none of it existed, and they like all were like always mad at Percy, everybody in the show. And it was like so weird when like Sam was kind of the villain in the Percy Sam love story, because Sam kept breaking up with Percy or not like going forward with things. Like he literally like broke up with her via phone call or like voicemail or email, or I think it was an email. And it's like, wait, how is Percy the villain in the show?
What? Oh, yeah. I hate it. I did talk to someone who hadn't read the books, because I had seen the discourse online, but I didn't want to know why people were upset. I'm fine with you telling me, because like we usually align on things. And I'm sure I need to be prepared to go into this, because
I was like, oh god, but I was like, I'll give it a shot, because also
it's gonna piss me off.
I'll get over it, but it gets worse.
I won't get over it. Someone who didn't read the book was like, I loved the series, and I was like, Jesus fuck.
No, because this also, I went in knowing that I would hate all the like changes, and I was going to be annoyed, and so I was like, fine, I'll accept all that bullshit. The writing's horrendous. It didn't like make me feel anything. I couldn't tell you one scene that was impactful, except for there was one, and it was like the last scene Percy has with the mom before they like move away, and it's like that big terrible summer, and then she makes a mistake with Charlie, and then like she leaves and her parents sell their house. That one was beautiful, because it was like this mother-daughter relationship. Percy's like loved that mom so much, and so it was like, that was beautiful, and that's it. That's the only thing where I was like, oh, I felt something.
Jesus fuck, this is why, and it's surprising, because like Prime, you're gonna put out something like Maxton Hall and then fuck up this.
I know.
There was another really good Prime show. No, there wasn't.
Off Campus is with Prime.
I know, but I still think Maxton Hall is like some of the best work they've done.
I agree. Well, The Summer I Turned Pretty was Prime. Like, I think it's all down to the showrunner.
That wasn't the Prime's fault. That was the book's fault.
Yeah, that was Jenny It was a well-done show.
Oh,
the story is messed up from the beginning.
Damn. Fuck you, Prime.
Yeah. I was so angry. And I think it's the showrunner or the writer or somebody like high up or who has a lot of control over this was like, yeah, we would love to make like 4 seasons. Because there's a secondary book about Charlie's story. Yeah.
It's on I'm on Libby for the wait list.
And everybody's like, no, we don't want any more of this.
It's okay.
And it's like, you're going to fuck up Charlie's story too if you've already fucked up this entire thing.
And that's crazy, because I didn't even like Charlie that much. I got to read his story.
No,
that's
Charlie was the best part.
Charlie's the brother?
Yeah. I love Charlie in the show. But again, it's like you guys fucked with him. Like, I think they got his character like very
I get it. Just as someone who's read the book, I'm not that big a Charlie fan. I got to read his book.
That. Yeah.
So if you tell me right now we're going to make a show about Charlie, I'm okay. It's on my to-do list, but it's one of those things where like I know I'm not going to be happy. So it's like,
I know. I like I don't know what it was. I must have been sick or something where I was like, I have nothing else to watch. I know I just need to do this, and I know I'm going to be angry, so like let's let it rip. Can
I piggyback off you? And I'm going to make your life, I think. Unless you've already seen it, in which case no one I know has talked to me about it, so I don't know.
I'm so nervous. What?
But I haven't read the books, but now I'm about to. Have you seen the show Heartstopper?
No.
When I tell you, so we can agree we have a heated rivalry itch that's hard to scratch, right?
Yes.
Off campus, it did it a little bit, but like not really.
Yeah.
This Heartstopper has scratched that itch more than anything else I've done in my life.
Shut up.
When I tell you...
I don't even know what it's about.
Okay. I'm not going to spoil it, but buckle the fuck up.
Okay.
Because you have to lock in because the final part is coming July 17th.
Okay, hold on. Can I ask a question before we start?
Of
Is this
course.
the first season that's out? Where are we at in the series?
There are 3 seasons.
Okay.
And then
the final part of the
final
entire
part
show,
it's going to be a movie. End. Yeah.
Oh.
It's going to be a movie, which I'm pro. When I tell you this show, absolutely incredible. The way they're doing the Summer I Turned Pretty movie, and I don't want that. I need this movie, like, biblically. Okay.
Really?
So, Heartstopper is the story. We have 2 main characters. I'll introduce you to Charlie first. Charlie is just a kid in high school. He's 14 when we meet him, right?
Okay.
And he's gay. And the whole school found out, and he got really badly bullied for it, right? But now it's like it's a new year, a new time. He's trying to, like, figure it out. He is now sitting next to the rugby captain, Nick. And Nick is very nice. Nick's like a very nice, straight guy, right? But Charlie develops a crush, but everyone's like, Charlie, you can't like him. He's straight, right? Charlie's also on the side hooking up with Ben, who's a closeted popular guy. Now, Charlie loves that he's hooking up with Ben because Ben's hot, right? Great. Ben does not want Charlie to say hello to him, look at him. Only on his terms can Charlie hang out. But Charlie's also like, maybe this is what I deserve because he got, like, really badly bullied. But then our story starts when Nick catches Ben assaulting Charlie, because it wasn't bad. It's not bad. But Ben tries to kiss Charlie, and Charlie says no, but Ben forces a kiss. And then Nick comes in and is like, get off of him. And then Nick is like, hey, you want to hang out at my house? And oh my God, the love story is... It is incredible. It like, the writing is so good. The care they took about these characters. And then they also have like friend side stories happening. Yeah. Like, one of Charlie's best friends is trans, and she now goes to the all-girls school, so she's starting to make friends. Yeah. We have another, like, friend of Nick's who is, like, coming out with her girlfriend, and her girlfriend is, like, exploring being non-binary. It's a really beautiful, well-done show. Wow. But when I tell you, I would lay my life on the line for Charlie and Nick. Like,
okay, so Nick is gay.
He's bi, actually. That's his tagline. That for the whole, whenever he's coming out, everyone's like, I didn't know you were gay. He goes, I'm bi, actually. I'm bisexual, actually. And can I just say, Olivia Colman plays Nick's mom. Olivia Colman is one of the greatest actresses of our time. She's not even our time. She's older, but she's incredible. The coming out scene, Nick and Olivia Colman. The actor is Kit Connor. The way Kit Connor and Olivia Colman do the coming out scene, I was in tears. And then
that's so sweet.
I've watched, like, interviews and things, and every person that, like, has interacted with them, every like, actor has been like, that is my favorite scene from the show. That's like one of their favorite scenes of all time. It is so well done.
I can't wait to see that.
Oh my God, you gotta watch the show.
With the seasons, do they pace it out since they're in high school with a year of school, or what's the time frame?
It moves very quickly. I have a feeling I have to read the book. There's 6 books total. I think they cover all 6 books. Okay. But like the first season ends, and then the second season's like the next day. Okay. So like, but honestly, these characters like don't look that different. I think they're really
hats off to them,
because I think the first season came out in like 2023, and then 2024, 2025, and then there's movies 2023. Like they were like, let's bang it out.
The movie comes out in July or August?
July 17th.
Okay, I'll fast track this because I need to hit the date.
When I tell you, Meredith, this is why we might need separation sometimes, but I watched the show and went, Meredith would love this show.
I love it.
Like,
and that's on being seen and people knowing your interests.
Heated Rivalry are my men. Heartstopper are my boys. Okay. Like, these are my boys. I love them. It is very similar, but I think a lot of the themes of, like, one person wants to come out and is, like, struggling with their partner being closet. That's, like, I think a common theme. Charlie also has an eating disorder, so they, like, go that. But it's also interesting because, like, Heated Rivalry, a lot of, like, Ilya's depression takes place when they're both adults. This is, like, teenagers, and it's, like, very, like,
and it's
cute.
Like you said, it's, like, the timing is a lot.
Yeah, it's very
quick, but like also Heated Rivalry was over years. That you're, this is like fast tracking a lot of the like thoughts and emotions to get to a point where they like want to be together. Where this you get to watch all of the day by day go by.
No,
Okay, I'm
it is.
excited.
It is so cute. And now I'm gonna buy all the 6 books and read them in Costa Rica on my trip because
I
like
love that.
I
Wait, did you
have
watch
to.
Voicemails for Isabella or
No, I
whatever it
was
is?
gonna watch that, but I said I don't want to watch that while I'm working, so I put on Heartstopper. The way
Yes.
I had to stop and be like, I'm too invested.
No, you're gonna get the feels
gonna
you're
love.
feeling for Heartstopper in that movie. You're gonna love it.
It looks really good. Who is it? Zoe Dutch. She does a great job with
I know.
rom-coms, I think.
And the writer of the movie is the director, and she plays a character in it. So she's like so involved. Oh my God, she was amazing.
No, I've heard it's fantastic. And then the guy, what's his name? Nick Robinson. He's great because he's in Love, Simon, and he was.
I never watched that. So when people are like, "Oh my God, he's finally back," I was like, "What?" I couldn't figure out what I like in theory was supposed to know him from. So I kept looking at his IMDb, and I was like, "I've never watched any of this. What are we talking about?"
Let me paint a picture for you. I'm on my way back from a family vacation in Paris, France. I cannot sleep on the flight because my dad is snoring next to me. So I put in my headphones and I go searching for a movie and I start watching Love, Simon. The way I sob on an airplane. It is so... I really am a sucker for gay stories. I don't know what it is. Have you tried? No, you have to watch Love. If you love a good rom-com, Love, Simon is.
Okay. It's been like, I should watch it. And then I didn't know where... I couldn't remember where it was streaming. And then like, so sometimes I'll like see the name of it again and be like, I reminder I need to watch that.
I do that.
Yeah.
No, but yeah, I've heard voicemails to Isabel.
For Isabel or Isabel?
For Isabel. I've heard that's really great.
The name is like the sister, so like it's not like a main character. Like she's not the main character, so I always like mess it up. But,
I've heard it's really great. Unfortunately, I've only really been watching and inhaling content while I work. And even Heartstopper, I was up till 3 a.m. watching that shit Wednesday night. I was like,
with that energy.
And like, I'm so sorry to some of the side characters. I fast forward. I was like, I gotta know. All night. They're only half-hour episodes, so it was like easy to
that's nice.
binge.
Yeah.
But then I did go back and I played it during work so I could learn the side characters and what was happening because I didn't know. I fast forward. 3 a.m. I'm in my bed just like da-da-da-da-da-da.
You're so funny.
It had to happen. Okay, I'm so glad. So I'm gonna watch voicemails, and you're gonna watch Heartstopper.
Yeah,
and we'll come back together.
Yeah. We'll regroup on the voicemail sooner, and then we can do an entire deep dive on Heartstopper when we watch the movie.
Okay, if you don't like it, it's okay. You can text me, but it is like really cute.
I think I'm gonna like this.
It's a little cringe, but they're just like in high school. You know,
I'm so excited. We're gonna do a dedicated episode on this show.
Speaking of, this is a book / we're still in like book /
we're in the rom-com era. Yeah.
Nina Dobrev and
I saw that.
And Paul Wesley are reuniting.
I don't even know. And produce
a thriller. Yeah.
No, is it a thriller? I thought it was a rom-com show.
Oh, I think it's a
Dobrev. If it's a thriller, I don't watch shit like that.
And what's his name?
Paul Wesley.
Paul Wesley are reuniting.
It's with Alex Cooper is producing it on Hulu.
Damn it.
I know.
Alex Cooper. You know you do. Oh, is it a rom-com? Why did I think? It
better be.
You deserve.
God, if it's a thriller, I will lose my mind.
I just put it on my Libby. I've had to do a lot of like restructuring on my Libby. The way I went to find Heartstopper.
You're right.
Yeah. The way I went to do Heartstopper, and it was 24 weeks, and I said, I'll just buy.
Yeah.
I'll just buy. Okay, this is let's see. It's a suspense novel. Yep.
Oh.
The picture of the book was what gave it away for me.
Okay.
So there's some neighbors, they confide deep dark secrets. One of their husbands is found murdered after one of their weekly Friday night dinners.
Oh.
Okay, great. So
see, I don't know if I'm gonna watch this. I don't like stuff like that.
I'll watch it.
You have to watch it and tell me how scary it is, and then I can decide if I need to watch it.
One of my hot takes was I didn't hate Stefan and Elena. I was kind of for it. That's one of my unpopulars.
Kind of. I was really for it.
I was in it. What am I talking about? I'm just trying to be like, no, I agreed with the group. There's literally audio evidence of me being like, I like them. Damn it.
Roll the tapes. Just kidding. I'm not going back.
Okay, wait. I have another book to show.
What?
Did you ever watch the show Good Girl's Guide to Murder?
Yes, I did end up because I read that. You
read the book.
I don't think I ever got to the third book. I think I read the first two.
Well, I don't know where the marketing is, but there's a second season, which is the second book.
It's come out?
Yeah, I didn't even know.
Okay, I stand on this. Netflix does the worst promotion on their side. Like, yeah. I hear about things on Netflix from other, like, creators or people saying that they watched something, and then I'll be like, where's that? And then they tell me Netflix, and I'm like, okay, I guess I'll pop into the Netflix app, because I'm not someone who, when I'm bored and don't know what to watch, I don't go to Netflix ever. I go to Peacock, I go to Hulu, like, every other platform but Netflix. So, damn, did not know. Okay. I knew they were making the second season, had no clue it was done.
I didn't know that they were even making the second season, because the first season kind of ended.
I think when I watched it, because I watched it delayed, it had that banner that was like, another season's coming.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
And looking it up, the first season came out in 2024, so that's not that big a gap. The main girl in it, she's fantastic. She's also in the show Wednesday, if you've watched that.
I didn't know she was in that.
Yeah, she's fantastic. But yeah, so the second season is out. I haven't finished watching it, but I still am watching it. But one of the girls in it that plays the best friend whose dad ends up as a murderer.
Yeah.
She got like a movie or she got like a show with Prime or something, because Prime's doing that Summer of Love or whatever.
Yes.
And I recognized her and I was like, hey, that's Cara. The Your Fault London. That's what it's called.
No, that's the movie I told you about last year. That's the one where they're step siblings and they like fall in love, and
but
then
that
her
didn't
dad,
come out yet. It just came out.
The first one came out. It's the
There's
like
two?
It's a follow-up. And it's called, like, Our Fault London, I think. I haven't watched the follow-up movie yet, but it's on my list.
Wait, whoa.
But here's the thing. There's two
My Fault London was the first one. Your Fault London.
Oh, that is. Not Our. Your Fault London.
Whoa, is it the same actress?
I think it should be.
She's dating her step-sibling? I remember this. Oh, fuck.
We've really looped around a lot on weird sibling relationships.
Fuck.
I know. You should watch that first movie. It's good. I need to watch the second one. It's Your Fault London? Is that what it's called?
Your Fault London's the second one.
Okay.
The
second one just came out, yeah.
I'm exhausted. I don't even know what the timestamp's going to be. Just like a whirlwind of book to movie adaptations. Okay, are you watching anything?
Bravo, please.
Okay, great.
Did you watch Real Housewives of Rhode Island Reunion Part 1?
Yeah, I did. Bitches love a summer, you know? Oh,
Bitches love a summer.
Rula, shut the fuck up and let's talk about stuff.
Okay, I hate when other people chime in or snarky with their energy from their issues on somebody else's. Because it's like, you're not helping us. I don't even care if we seek resolution sometimes, but you're not letting us discuss through because you keep chirping.
Yeah.
And you're disrupting the conversation.
Rula, you were basically not even in this season of the show.
That is the best comeback those ladies can give her. You were in 3 episodes. But I will say her name was in every single one of them because she was a main focal point.
How is no one telling Rula to shut up? Even if I didn't even like Joellen?
It's everybody else but Joellen, like, needs to tell her to shut up.
Yeah, I would be like if I'm Rosie sitting next to her, I'd be like, Rula,
girl, just like let it be.
Liz tried to be like, Rula, this is my fight, not yours. And I appreciated the fuck out of that. But oh my God, Rula needs to drop it or get off the stage.
Yeah, Rula's pissing me off so much.
Loose on Rula.
Because like I get their drama, I get their beef, but Rula looks embarrassing. It's like you're standing 10 toes down for this man that embarrasses you at every pass.
Also, like, girl, we will get to your issue. Just calm down. Have you never seen a reunion? And then when Rula's like, you're bringing stuff up, and Joellen's like, we're at the reunion. It's gonna be discussed.
She literally said, like, you're putting it all out there, and that's my problem. Not only are we at a reunion, you signed up for a reality TV show. What did you think was going to happen?
I hate when people have secrets and then sign up for a reality TV show and don't think the secrets are going to come out.
No, I didn't want to talk about that. What did you think we were going to talk about? Everybody in this state, in this country, knows that this man's cheating on you, actively cheating on you.
And just like,
listen,
shut up.
If he was done and it was a thing in the past, I understand her standing 10 toes down and saying, we move past this. This is not a thing that's happening. I'm done talking about this. Let it go. It's not happening. But babe, it's still happening.
Well, for the whole season you denied it, and now you're like not denying it, but we can't talk about that?
Yeah. I heard
No.
somebody say that Rula like got sick and didn't show up to events because the husband knew when her filming schedule was, and so he had a clear-cut schedule of every time he could be with the mistress. So then she would try to intervene on that and get him to not go see the mistress by like being sick at home.
Put Rula at the end of my couch and have her shut the fuck up. I'm sick and tired of her ruining this reunion.
You asked for proof. You were down for the proof. And I understand you being mad at that Joellen showed everybody else the proof before ever coming to you. But you act like Joellen went and decided to dig all of this up for her own health.
Yeah. You said, give me proof. And she said, okay.
She said, I want to prove I'm not a liar because you guys keep calling me a liar. And when I said I can get some, you said go off. Yeah. So I did what we talked about.
I stand 10 toes behind Joellen.
Me
she
too.
Is my favorite. Her and Alicia. Yeah. The two of them, Joellen and Alicia, you could do a whole show on. I'm obsessed with these two.
Me
too. Liz is kind of crazy, dude. She's kind of off her rocker.
She really is. Like, the fact that she is like so mad at Joellen because she thinks that they came in with a game plan, and let's say that they did. Girl, again, we're on a reality TV show. Of course we're going to address this on camera. It happened on camera. The original fight happened on camera.
Liz makes zero sense. I have no idea what she's on. I don't want whatever she's on. It seems crazy. Rosie and Kelsey, I don't care. I don't care. I'm sorry, I don't care. I don't know why Rosie. I think I saw a promo for round 2 for episode 2. Andy asks Kelsey and is like, why are you obsessed with the square footage of Rosie's house? And Kelsey's like, I'm not. And Andy's like, it kind of seems like you are.
Like, come on, own it. Like, you're the one bringing this
Just
up
and
causing the beef at the beginning.
If this is your storyline, tell us. Because I don't like Rosie, so I want her to be a liar. Just fucking say it. Hello?
Like, stand on it that you think this girl's a liar and she's being false about her entire life. The weirdest thing that I think that they're standing way too hard on is that, like, she had an affair with this, like, news reporter, and Rosie's like, I've literally never met that man. So, like, I get it, but, like, stop.
Also,
like,
there's no proof. Bring proof.
No proof. I loved when Rosie was like, bring the police report. You guys can't provide it. Neither of you have actually read it because I'm not in it.
Call the police. Let's get them down here. Let's see what's happening. You know, like, you can't just say shit and then be like, I know someone who works at the police station. What the fuck do I care?
And your biggest gripe with Rosie is that she's not being honest, authentic, and a liar.
You lie.
Like, you're doing that right now.
It's and also, you're a liar, too. Your sugar daddy? Yeah, I don't know.
Oh, my God, yeah. I just, like, Kelsey's not a good opponent, whereas, like, Rosie is good in the argument. Like, her line about Kelsey having a coworker who was the other girlfriend in Florida, she ate with that shit.
Yeah. She said it with her chest, and no one knew how to respond.
She's like, I think you suck dick for money because you were in a relationship for 10 years where he paid for everything and you just had to date him. That is...
There you go. She didn't even stutter. It was the craziest thing I've ever seen. And then fucking Ashley over on the couch just crying about shit.
Their cry counter was off, by the way.
It was way more than 8.
Somebody has been keeping the cry counter online, and I think it was at 10. And now it's at 11 in this reunion.
She's nuts, dude. I don't need her.
I have a question for you. Do you think Rula will come back for a second season?
She shouldn't. But yeah, I'm leaning towards honestly. I think just to, like, get under Joellen's skin, I think she would show up. I think she would, and this is crazy, I think she would blow up her own life at this point just to piss off Joellen.
I kind of agree.
And I don't think she'll leave her
marriage, but I don't think she's that upset that it's being publicized because he's being dragged and she doesn't have the backbone to drag her own husband in her own life. So she would rather see him see public punishment than to ever have the private punishment that he deserves.
100%. And I mean, like, I'm not going to compare it to, it's not the same as this, but when I think of a housewife who should have just left after the first season, I think of Kim Richards, only because, like, I think her mental state was not in it, and I think, like, she just shouldn't have publicly shown. I love her. Yeah. But for her benefit, she should not have been on the show. I think the same of Rula. Like, I think you should get your shit together.
Yeah.
Because you obviously didn't know what came with being on a reality TV show. But I think you're right. She wants to have her husband have punishment, but she doesn't want to dish it.
Be the facilitator of it. Yeah.
Oh man, Rhode Island is such a fucking treat. For once, there's an Alicia that I love and agree with, and we spell our names the same.
She's so
She loves
funny.
Jane's Fonda. Oh, Jane's
I also like
Fonda.
that she can get mad about something and then she forgets about it 5 seconds later. Like she
I'm
can
obsessed with
move
her.
on.
I'm obsessed. I find her so funny.
Me
Do you
too.
all summer I've been going like bitches love a summer. And people are like, what the fuck are you talking about?
I love how she just loves everything. I love a horse.
Yeah. I love a horse. I love a cracker.
I love a cracker.
I love Jane's Fonda. I love when she said Jane's. That's like so, you know who else does that is Mike the Situation where he adds an S at the end of words that don't need it. And she's like, yeah. And, oh my God, she sat down with Jake Shane, therapist.
I need to watch their episode.
Oh my God, she is so
In
funny.
Pizza
They both,
Mama too.
yeah, they both don't drive, which is so funny.
So true. Yeah.
That is so hilarious.
Yeah.
I love her. That is casting at its best.
Wait, I finally finished Below Deck Down Under too.
Ooh, didn't you love Batul?
I loved her. I wanted more of her. I thought she was going to
Yeah.
be more of a focal point
Oh
because
my
of how
God.
much other people told me that they loved her. That final charter, though, in between with the day turnaround with Ben going into that cabin was horrendous. I hate
Horrendous.
Ben after this season. Hate
Mhm.
him.
I do too. It wasn't a good season for him.
He
shouldn't
is
have
the
come
most
back.
selfish person I've ever met. And the way he acts like he has to sleep in the guest cabins is crazy to me. He's like, I need to get sleep. My guy, that
We
doesn't
all
mean
need to
you
get
are
sleep.
entitled to the cabin that other people made up.
Yeah, 100%. 100%. Yeah, it wasn't a great season. There's a new Below Deck out now. I haven't watched it yet.
It's
but
Ned, right?
Yeah, I am interested because there is some drama I don't know about, and I want to see if it plays
Interesting.
out. Because basically, there's this guy a few seasons ago. Nathan met Gail. Nathan and Gail met. They're both
Yes.
deckhands. Yeah. And then when we see Nathan again, Aisha's also involved. She's been here the whole time too.
Mm-hmm.
But when Nathan came back on our screens, he was not with Gail, but he still loved Gail. But the thing was, he basically him and Gail went traveling around after the season, and then he was like, I'm gonna get back with my ex, and dumped Gail while she was in Australia. And she was like, he's in Ireland, so they just the distance. But then Gail came back to sub in for a few charters because they were down a deckhand, and Nathan professes his love. Oh, Gail, I love you. And I was falling for it. I was like, I want them back together. And then he put a baby inside of her, and now they're not together.
They're not?
No,
In
but I don't know
present
what
day
happened.
or on that show?
In present day. On the
Okay.
show, they are. She is
That's what I
7
thought.
minutes away from the boat because he wants to be around his child. And oh my God, they're together. I don't know what happened. I assume Nathan probably fucked up somehow because the other thing is Gail, listen, I don't know the work schedule, but Gail has their child a lot. And so I'm just reading Reddit threads because I have to know what happens. But he basically baby trapped her because he put a baby in her
Fuck.
and then he fucked it up somehow.
Damn. Okay, what pisses me off with Below Deck, I just found this out after I finished Below Deck Down Under and was ready for a reunion, is they don't do reunions
They don't do
anymore.
reunions. Because they're all traveling all the time.
Which,
yeah.
makes sense, but I was like, I need a reunion!
I know, that's the most frustrating part. But if these people go online, they see that everyone's pissed at them, so
True.
they never get a chance to speak their own truth. Except Ellie, who does a lot of blabbing.
Oh my God, she is insufferable. And that's part of what made me so annoyed with Ben is he would utilize her and rile her up against Daisy. So then Ben could keep his hands clean or have a mouthpiece that bolstered his annoyances with Daisy, which their natural galley, stew or whatever the dynamic is between them makes sense. I understand how you kind of have friction between them, but it's Ben's ego that's always the problem. Let's be honest. So then when Ben would chirp about Daisy to Ellie and she'd be like, yeah, and it's Ellie, you don't like Daisy because another man chose Daisy, not you.
100%. And then when Barbie came in, I got worried, but Barbie did okay.
Barbie did good, and thank God we only had her for 2 charters.
Because if Barbie started chirping at Daisy too,
I was worried.
I would have lost it because I didn't like Barbie on her original season.
Same. And then what's that brunette girl who was with Ben and the other guy?
Jenna cannot speak very clearly, and I don't know why.
Her mumbling pissed me off because listen, some of the accents are hard to, because there's so many accents to get used to one, and so like I get it, and like I appreciate all the subtitles. She truly just did not enunciate.
No, she was just like,
yeah, I just
no, I was like, I don't think it's me anymore, because I can understand Batul, who has a thick Turkish accent and even says she struggles with English. I know exactly what she's saying. I have zero clue what Jenna's talking about.
Agreed.
And where was Jenna from? South Africa?
I don't even know.
She wasn't from another speaking.
But it's weird.
I think she just.
I don't think she uses
English.
her tongue when she talks because her mouth moves.
Yeah, it just stays at the bottom of her mouth. Yes. I did it. It does. No,
I got so mad when Jenna went and kissed Ben in either like a cabin or around the corner from one, and then went into that other guy's bed. I was like, no. Yeah. I wasn't mad that she like wanted to move on with Ben, because I'm like, that other guy did the same thing. He was being shady as fuck between the two girls. But Jenna, you cannot go kiss a man and then go lie with another. That is wild.
Yeah, Jenna was
playing with people's hearts.
I don't know, Jenna. I don't know.
Messy.
Don't watch Below Deck Med until I'm done and I can tell you if it was good or not. I'll keep up because I'm invested in Nathan and Gail.
Tell me if it's good like 2/3 of the way through, because then by the time I can catch up, it's not too far.
I am though. I'm a big Aisha fan, so anything she does, I like laugh.
You're in. Okay. I've never watched one of her seasons.
Oh, I love Aisha. She started off as like a steward. She referred to Hannah. You know, Hannah, the stew that got fired.
Did she? I don't think I ever remembered Aisha. Then I have seen an Aisha season because I watched all of Hannah's.
Okay, yeah. She reported to Hannah, I think, one season, and she was like dating this guy Jack with long hair, and then they like what? But she was so funny. She grew up with 4 older brothers, so she's big on like fart jokes and like she thinks that's so funny. But her attitude is just like so contagious. She's always in a good mood. And then she came back as Chief Stew one season, and she just like hasn't been able to leave Bravo. She's so good. I like when Bravo collects like really good people to work on that show, because like the work is important. Like I do want to watch you work, but like you need to be a very personable person. Yeah. And I think that's probably one of the hardest shows to be on, because like you have to do the work, you have to manage these people, and you have to be a star. Yeah. No, Aisha's great. She actually was Ellie's Chief Stew. That's how we met Ellie originally.
Oh.
And Aisha kind of had some issues, but she's very positive, so she like worked through it. But the best part is the last season she was on, everyone was hooking up with someone, right? Everyone had a significant other. Everyone's like hooking up. But Aisha's engaged to this guy, Scott, who lives in Colorado, that she went to high school with. So she is just hammered. Ugly dancing in the corner by herself. Like she is so funny, and she's like such a bad dancer. So good.
She's so quirky, and like I mean that in the most complimentary way ever.
Oh, she's just the nicest person. Anyway, I got to tell you, I'm back. I'm back watching The OC. I'm on season 13. I just got to fight through it because the new season's coming.
I know. I don't think I'm gonna watch it though. I'm really mad at them.
But why?
Because of that.
Because of Vicky?
They were basically pushed out the one Asian cast member that they had and like would not film with her. And they were not nice to her and then like blamed her for things. And then the season, like she wasn't able to be on fully. Like her name's Katie Janela. She stopped filming. Like people would not film with her. So she had to stop filming halfway through. And then it was all the like MAGA tweets that Gretchen liked.
Ooh,
and they like
I remember.
were really upset with her in the finale. And then like people still hung out with her and didn't stand 10 toes down on it. And I was like, you guys are just like morally corrupt. And I just can't, because this next season on the 20th, they're going to an Asian country. And people are like, you literally bullied the only Asian cast member off of your show, and now you're going to go to Asia for your trip. Get a grip.
Okay, that's fair.
Yeah, I'm angry at them.
Is this season 20?
Yeah.
Okay, I'm on 13, so I'm 7
you
years
can keep
behind.
going.
I really love Shannon Bedore.
I do too.
I I know she's problematic. She has to be one of my comfort Republicans. I don't even know if she's Republican. I was just a guess. But
she's like very like Karen energy, and I can swallow it.
She is so funny though. Like even just watching her, like she just is so, like, she sat next to Vicky. She's like, I'm a little gassy. Like she just says the weirdest shit. Yes. And she's funny about it, but I feel really bad because everyone's really coming at her this season. You know, she's divorced from David. We got Vicky, Tamara, Kelly, of course, Kelly Judd or Dud or whatever her fucking Dud. I like Kelly Dud a lot. We have Gina, a 30-year-old housewife who's getting divorced. Is that her
first season?
Yes,
or is that her second? Okay,
it's her first. And then, oh my God, this like Mormon lady.
Oh, Emily.
I was going to say Alexis.
Actually Mormon, but her husband
Her husband's very Mormon. Yeah. And so it's very interesting because they're kind of bullying Shannon. They're at first they were kind of like, why won't Shannon be my friend? I'm like, because Shannon doesn't want to be your fucking friend. Calm down. We're adults. But Shannon has since been like, whatever. But now they're all telling her she needs to get on meds for her mental health, which I was like, damn. But Shannon's so funny.
I know. I feel like any weakness or any like stumble anybody on OC has, the entire cast just goes like in on it. And it's like, it never becomes a like 1v1 or 2v1 fight. No. It becomes an everybody against one person. Yeah. And everybody's so scared to be that person out that they jump on the first chance they can to yell at someone. And I hate it. The dynamic is very much mean girl bullying and just trying to find the person to bully. And I really despise it.
100%. I will say, I'm really liking the episode I'm on because Shannon and Vicky both just got some plastic surgery done. So they're high off meds, which I love. And Vicky is dating that guy, Scott. Is she still with Scott? I think his name is. Doesn't matter. But she's basically like, I did this for you. Do I look pretty? And he's just drinking a beer. He's like, please go to sleep. I
really don't think she's with that guy because I think he ended up starting to date someone new and might be engaged to that new girl. So like Vicky
can't get her love
is so bad that it's
she wants it too bad. She wants it too. She keeps telling Scott, she's like, I had to do this plastic surgery so you won't leave me. And he was like, I wasn't going anywhere.
You're like trying too hard.
Yeah, she'll do anything for this man, these men's.
Which she shouldn't. Like, you're the badass person, and I just wish she brought that energy into dating because it's like, you're dating losers. You're dating down already. And, like, that's kind of fine. Like, she is such a strong, independent, like, person in, like, her work world and, like, such a badass person in other areas that you're going to date down at some point. And so, but I just wish she wouldn't, like, lower her self-esteem to the gutter for these men.
They went on a trip to Jamaica and this guy was like rubbing their feet. I don't know. Weird. But like Vicky was like, oh, you have good teeth. And Tamara was like, and if you didn't have good teeth, she would buy them for you. And I was like, that right there encompasses Vicky Gunvalson. Yeah. But oh yeah, I love Shannon Bedore. She is just my comfort housewife, I think. She is something.
I just like, she's always doing something kooky or funny. And that's like so fun to watch.
It's so good.
It's so her. So it's so authentic. Like she's not like putting on a performance. I think she's leveling up things to make it fun for TV. But like, it's not her. I believe that she would dress up in a costume even if the cameras weren't on.
For sure. Okay, last one. Did you watch Next Gen NYC?
I did. Did you watch?
Yeah. Yeah. All I did was work and inhale this Bravo content. I'm running out at this point.
Oh my God. I'm so happy to have them back, just first and foremost.
That girl, Ava, talks like a robot. She's an AI robot.
The dynamic of where people are at, I'm like fascinated by, because I think they set up that like, this is what's been happening since we like filmed our last season.
That was great.
Very well.
I'm caught up. Thank you. Because I was not in it.
No. And I like didn't care, but like they do it so well, and the storytelling of it is done so well through a like one person speaker, but using like TikTokers and everything to be like, and here's where the setting's at. When we hit that ground, and I already knew Hudson and Ariana were broken up, and I got so sad.
I love I know they're like together, I think in real time.
They are.
Oh, I'm sad that they ever broke up. He loves her. He is down bad for her.
And I think that's what's so hard, and that's why I like love them so much, is I genuinely believe they do love each other. And I love that Ariana broke up with him because he wasn't investing the same type of energy into their relationship, because like love isn't enough, and that she was like, I deserve to be treated at a like to a certain standard, and you're not giving me that, and so I'm gonna go do this on my own.
I'm happy he won her back, though. I'm happy he got it.
That's what makes it so nice, is like you can tell he still wants to be with her, and he knows he fucked up, but he's not blaming her. He's like, I need to make sure everybody knows that you're my woman, in a like sweet protective way of like, no, I'm gonna get you back.
Yeah, no, I love that it's his mission to get her back. He is immediately so attentive. He's like, do you need drinks? Do you want anything?
But I think he always was like that, and that's not the issue. It's that it's like he's not emotionally mature enough to be in a relationship with her. Yeah.
They're children. But no, I still love it because I don't think he, at the point in time of the show, he knows how to get her back, but he is doing everything he can think of. He's like, keep your key to our apartment. You can come anytime you want. Like, he is like, because he's not going to be hooking up with other girls. He's fighting for her.
That's the thing, is that like the issue isn't like, does he love me enough, or does he want someone else? No, he doesn't.
Ariana's lucky she doesn't have me as a friend, because I'd be going, are you sure you want to break up with him?
And then the fact that Ava and what's that girl who doesn't wash her hands? Georgia are like, is this real? I was like, never once did I ever doubt if this was real or for the show.
Yeah, they wouldn't have broke it. They were together so long. Like, they're just...
I know.
I'm feeling Georgia, though. She's a weirdo. But there's something about her. There's something about her that she gets me. Even
she
just when
doesn't
she's like,
care what people think. She is a like New Yorker through and through, and I love it.
And it's really refreshing, because I think almost everyone else on the cast is like so into it. They're like, we are mad at these people, and Georgia's like, I showed up and now I'm gonna leave because I don't care. She doesn't care who even she's mad at, because she doesn't have time.
She doesn't do that thing where people don't care and they think they're above talking about these things. She's like, I'll listen to why you're upset with me or what the beef is, but like, I don't really care to like continue beefing with you hard.
She's in her own world. She's like, if you want to hate me, that's cool. I don't hate you. But no, when Amira is her name?
Amira, yeah.
Amira, I get the Ozempic comment from last season was not a great comment.
Yep.
But Georgia did apologize.
We did address it. I was like, Amira, and now what?
Amira's like, we never addressed it. And I'm like, it's on camera, girl. What are we doing?
You just need to be honest that your real issue is that you think Georgia is after your man.
Sure. Is she still with that guy, Kevin?
I don't know.
I don't know. But yeah, and Georgia was even like, I don't fucking want your man. Yuck. Which was so crazy.
I know. Oh my God.
I'm a big fan.
It's so funny that Charlie is trying to be best friends with Hudson, though. And I'm like, no, Hudson, get away from him. But I understand you need somebody to fill with.
Charlie makes me nervous.
I
don't like him, I don't think. No, I appreciated Hudson, though, looking at the camera and being like, am I fun to film alone? That was funny.
I feel like this show drops the fourth wall so much, because they're like, it's very Gen Z. This is the first time I've ever seen Gen Z produced well, because they keep trying to fit Gen Z into the millennial way of producing a show. And this is way more them, where it's just like, there's camera crews following us around. Like, we're famous. We're trying to be influencers. Like, they're very honest about everything going on.
Yeah, it's like very interesting. I will say, Amira lived my nightmare, where she's like, this is my birthday party, but it's work. And I was like, ugh, girl.
I know.
Live your life. I don't know what we're doing.
Like, I need us not to have problems, because like this actually is a work event for me. I was like, that's a nightmare. I don't want to be an influencer like that, where everything is a job.
Yeah, no, that can't be it. And then Brooks, per usual, gives nothing. Sorry.
But weirdly, like, I love him being
a baker,
a blob of just him sitting over there, and it's just like, and then there's Brooks, and then we're like, there's enough star power on this show
for sure
that he's just there.
And then Gia, I want to like you with every breath, and I just don't. I don't think we are compatible people.
I'm so happy you agree.
Here's the thing. Since I've seen her on New Jersey, I want to like her. I want to root for Gia, but every single time there's a possibility I could root for her, I don't. Every
She
time.
immediately turns me off every time she takes a stance on something. I'm always like, no.
Like,
I'm the opposite.
I think we're just not meant to be friends, and like, say la vie, live your life. We'd never be friends anyway, but like, it's not for us, girl. And like, that's point blank period. What are we mad about?
Right?
Ava said something like, Gia's mom unfollowed me, and then Gia's like, you're not going to talk about my mom. She didn't say anything
Bad.
Gia's like, my mom doesn't have time to go through and unfollow. Maybe she was just clearing. Maybe it was her people were clearing out her follows.
This is like such a non-issue on kind of both sides, but I understand Ava. I don't remember what the context was about it, but I think when Ava said it, it was like a passing comment about like, where do you stand with people? And she's like, oh, well, like, Teresa followed me and then unfollowed me. Like, it is a fact that happened. And I believe Ava, weirdly. I'm like, Gia, why are you digging in on this?
Gia's like, you're not going to talk about my mom. And Ava's like, you're not going to call me a liar, which I was like, great. And then I didn't like Ariana. No offense, Ariana. I really like you. But her being like, I thought you were mad at her. Why is she mad at us? And I was like, why does it have to? Why do you both have to be mad at her?
I was so annoyed by that because that was in the preview of the season, I think, and I was like, "Oh, wait, what happened?" Where you like a fight started on one side and then now it's like turned into something else, and then I was like, "This is what it's over? Are you kidding me?" If you were
Gia and I was Ariana, I wouldn't be mad at Ava on your behalf for this.
No,
you wouldn't even be mad at fucking. But like, yeah, if I was Ariana, I'd be like, I'm not gonna have beef over.
Ariana has her own beef with Ava over the comments from last season. But it's also like, Ariana, you said that she was right. And like, let's move on. This isn't
the fashion comment was kind of right.
It was right. Was it out of pocket and mean? I mean,
sure.
Yeah, but like we're on a reality TV show. We're here to say this shit. And then we worked through it. Like, we're on season 2. What are we doing?
Yeah.
You don't have to be besties. But like, Ariana, why are you so caught up in this Teresa Giudice following and unfollowing somebody?
And then Gia being like in the chair, she's like, I don't even know why she's mad at me. And I was like, yes, you do.
You do.
Jesus Christ. Gia, you and me are just not compatible.
Yeah,
I'm learning that.
I feel like Gia likes to play dead and then wants to get all like tough girl in certain times. And I'm like, no, you can't tap in and out of this energy. You either are it or you're not. Because she was like, they want to see Bulldog Gia. I'm not going to be her. I was like, never in my life would I ever describe you as Bulldog Gia.
Girl, I could destroy you in 15 seconds and I wouldn't even like break a sweat, okay? Like, you're not that big and bad.
Yes, because like you think that you like Hulk out and like get in people's face and like argue with people and that you like throw some zingers out there. You do nothing. All you do is like yep.
Well, I think there's a difference because she comes from Jersey, and when you're arguing on Jersey, you're arguing with people you love and you care about and family, right? So like when she's arguing with her Zio Joe or whatever, right? I love when they call him Zio Joe.
Me too.
But like it gets heated because he cares and then you can yell back. There's love and passion. Dude, if you're arguing with Ava, she doesn't care if you live or die at that point. Like, what are we doing? She doesn't give a fuck.
Ava ate with when Gia said, like, you're trying to make me look crazy, and Ava goes, I don't have to do that.
That was great. Good for Ava. Eat it up.
Gia, why are you... Yeah, okay, yes, we're both yelling because we're in a loud space, but why are we beefing so hard about something that literally doesn't matter? Like, I feel like Gia has too much loyalty in fighting battles that aren't hers, and then there's...
her mom, yeah.
Yeah, like, what are we fighting for?
Well, if someone even today was like, your mom unfollowed me on Instagram, I'd be like...
Okay.
Probably for the best.
I don't be like, why does that bother you?
Why do you know? But yeah, so Gia instead should just be like, okay, like when you make a big deal out of it, the other person has a right to like respond.
It caused way more attention to your mom potentially following and unfollowing Ava.
Yeah, your mom being a bitch. Yeah, like what are we doing now?
It actually starts the discussion because you are highlighting this for everybody to decide if they're on Teresa's side or not, for if she did or didn't unfollow her, and what does that message say if she did. And it's like, it never needed to be a discussion.
No, literally. So anyway, but Next Gen NYC, so far so good. I wanted to scratch the itch that Southern hospitality has left behind for me.
I think it's so different.
I know, but I can still get an itch scratched.
True. I feel like Southern hospitality gives me the like drinking and chaos, and this gives me kids who were born in an immense amount of privilege trying to make their names worth it, and I love that.
No, it's crazy the amount of privilege these girls. We live in different New Yorks. I need everyone to know that.
I find it fascinating how many shows are in New York and how different they are. I just love that.
And I've never seen cameras anywhere. So I'm living a totally different life. I have zero clues what's happening. The closest I've gotten is Soft Bar, maybe.
That's funny.
But like, where are we filming? Anyway, I'm only listening to Olivia Rodrigo's album, but I haven't finished it.
Do you like it thus far?
So far, so good, but I haven't finished it. So I've heard it goes in order. So I like to jump around sometimes, but I've heard it goes in order. So I'm fighting through. Have you listening to anything?
No. No. I'm going to start Kristen Doty's audiobook this week. So we're going back in time.
Kristen.
Can't wait to go on that journey. As someone who has not
watched The Valley yet, I love me some Kristen.
I never can talk about The Valley on this podcast because it actually angers me.
I'm scared to start it.
Don't. It's literally the darkest thing ever, but I'm never a quitter. Like, I will finish a season.
I will
never
too.
Stop halfway. But I regret ever starting The Valley.
Ooh. Okay. I might not start it. I might not do it.
No, it is
it
the
depends
darkest
how desperate I get at work for something. I'm already sad enough. I couldn't even think of a happy celebration.
Why do I need a highlight reel of how horrible men can be and how much people are willing to go to protect that?
Yeah, no. Thank God for our Gen Zers who are just literally arguing about Instagram followers.
You know what? You're so right. Thank you so much for your service.
That's what we need. As like burnt out millennials, we just need Gen Zers to like trip in the streets of New York and call their dads. Hell yeah. Okay, well, what a great episode. Do all the things I mentioned at the beginning of the episode. And with that, love ya.
Thanks for joining. Bye.